Here is another feedback, and I will play the video in its entirety first, and then I'll go through and point things out as I see them. I think overall your movement is pretty good and you have good speed and good snapping on your strikes. This right here in the beginning, your jab cross, and as you move in is a pretty good movement. Yeah, this is very nicely done. The only thing that I would suggest is instead of hopping, I can see you're hopping as you're moving closer to the bag. So try to avoid hopping up and down, kind of like in a wave motion. You need to slide on your footwork. So slide to the bag, deliver your strikes, and then slide out. Don't hop back and forth like so. Very nice speed on your strikes. And I like that you bring them back very quick. You don't leave them out on the bag. That's a very nice combo. Your kicks are very good too. You have good snapping power behind the kicks and good angles. And here you look like you bring, this is a very nice pivot rotation in order to get more power on the kick. And you're bringing your hand up to your chin. That's very nice. In a few of these changes right here, you kind of drop in your hands a little bit more. So I would tighten up a little bit and just keep your hands up a little bit more and try to drop them less. Also, on some of these hooks that you're throwing, you're losing balance as you move. So like right here, you're completely off balance as you throw some of the punches and some of the strikes. Try to get into position before you deliver, or just be very aware of your foot positioning as you move, so you're not off balance and losing power in the middle of your strikes. This a nice little switch kind of reminds me of how Mike Tyson does his footwork when he gets the angle, where he just kind of hops over to the side. That's very nice. The only thing is, again, here you're losing your balance as you are jumping over and you're switching that angle. Plant your feet more before you deliver. Otherwise, I can see that you're kind of staggering here and losing balance. So be less frantic with and more deliberate with your strikes. You have very good movement and very good speed going. You just now need to be more methodical and plant your feet, execute, then move, then execute, rather than just kind of jumping all over. So that would be my biggest advice and biggest feedback is be less frantic, be more methodical. Tighten up more on your strikes. I can see right here when you did the switch, you drop in your hands and you leave yourself a bit too open. Also eliminate or minimize the spinning attacks. That puts you in a bad spot, bad position, and or you just have to set them up better. But here the spinning attack is it puts you at a very, very bad position as you spin. And I would try to eliminate the spinning attacks unless you train to set them up better with a little bit more damage. And also, again, this goes back to the footwork. Less hopping, more sliding. You know, anytime you are moving around a lot and you're completely off in the air with no feet being planted, that puts you at a very bad position. And I think that once you kind of remove that hopping that you're doing and slide more and be more deliberate, your strikes will also improve and the power will improve as well. And right here, avoid that kind of hopping kicks as you try to step in. Again, that's another kind of footwork issue here. Don't hop. Like I mentioned before, slide more. And just watch out for hopping like this. You know, you're off balance, you're on one foot. And you need to slide more rather than hop and be out of balance as you do this. The question mark kick you do here is very good. That's a very nice, and the hip rotation and the angle How you're pivoting on this foot in order to deliver it, that's very nice. You open up your hips in order to strike, in order to deliver that question mark. This is well done. So overall, your striking is very good. You're hitting the bag fast. You're retracting your punches back. Main thing is hop less, slide more, tighten your footwork, be less frantic with your strikes, and be more deliberate. So when you move, plant your feet, execute. You know, like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson has very deliberate striking, but he's super fast and he knows exactly where to be and where to position himself. So everything he throws has damage, has intention, and it's very deliberate, very strategic. So try to apply that kind of same mentality where you move, strike, deliver, move, plant your feet more, be less frantic, slide more than hop, and keep your punches up on some of these strikes. Right? Like right here, you're completely open. So be more defensive as you strike. You know, make sure you have your hand up by your chin as you strike with the other. And I think once you tighten your boxing and your footwork and be more methodical with your strikes, more deliberate, that way you can kind of focus on delivering maximum damage from positions where you have your feet planted, and then you can execute, then you can move again. So I hope this helped, and keep up the good work.